Well, hello YouTube. We're back on the ladder again. Today I'm going to try to fit two things in. I want to try to get the bars on top of the van sealed and cleaned up, and I'm going to try to fit in universal joints. Of course, that will be two different videos, but I'm going to try to do both of them today and just edit two videos. So basically all we're going to do today, or on this video, would be to fix these bars, and I'll show you. These bars right here, and these are all 1/4-inch screws, but I don't have a whole lot of faith in them coming up very easily, so we're going to find out how this works out. I even got my coffee and it's a full cup. So I'm going to get you all set up here so you can kind of just watch what I'm doing. Well, that was pretty painless. Thank God I have some of these kind of screws. Of course, they're probably going to have to be bigger screws anyway, because these are coming out so easy. I'm thinking that, and they put them in the wrong place. I swear to God, man, they're in the wrong spot. And as soon as I get this off, I'll know for sure, but I'm almost certain that these were put in the wrong spot. Alright, if you notice, there's a flat spot right here, and there's a flat spot right here that's raised. So that was this pedestal for these. And again, a jackleg with a tool that shouldn't have been working on this, didn't know what he was doing, and put it on the low side. And it doesn't make no sense, because these are adjustable, you can see. You can adjust them however you want. But your stands are supposed to go right there. On top of those pedestals. So now I have to clean this off and patch it with something. The ideal thing would be fiberglass, but we're just gonna, I don't know what to use on that. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to use. I'd rather use fiberglass, but I don't have any, and I don't have any Bondo. And even if I did use Bondo or fiberglass, then that would change the color, and I don't want to do that. So I'm probably just going to use some of that black RTV gasket maker for these holes, and then re-drill the holes right here where they're supposed to be. You want them to be up here so that when rain hits it, it comes down off of it and can't go back up to it. It goes off and stays off. Right here, you had water hitting this and going down in there underneath that and getting trapped between these two edges right here. You know, let's pretend that's the other way. You'd have water coming down here and getting trapped in that area. these are supposed to go right there. So that's a good thing that I have to change the spot, because by doing that I get a fresh hole and I know that my screw's going to be okay, my new screws. So we'll get these cleaned up and get them off and get them ready to install, and I'm not going to show you guys anything until we're back here with our parts and ready to install it. Alright. Well guys, I have decided I'm not going to put these up back on here. I just took some of that black RTV gasket maker and sealed all the holes that was in it, cleaned it up with steel wool before I sealed them, and I think I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm not ready to put them bars back up there, and in fact I don't think I'm ever going to put them back on there. All that is just giving an additional place for it to leak, and it's not necessary. Yes, they had a different look to the van, but it's just added stuff that I have to work around. You see, it's black stuff. I got to get that all off of there. I don't want to work around these poles. You know, that and the fact that it is an added maintenance. You know, eventually I'll patch these up with a permanent patch, like fiberglass or something like that. Get some fiberglass resin to put in it, and resand it. And this van would probably benefit from a new paint job. But anyway, somebody did a terrible job on this, masking it up for paint. I mean, literally did a shitty job. Yeah, I'd be ashamed to call myself a painter if that's the kind of work that I would put out. I mean, look at that. They sure as hell didn't know how to mask anything. But anyway, I'm not going to put them on there. I just patched them with some RTV gasket maker, and then I patched them 2 windows up there. So I'm pretty sure that the leaks in this thing should be taken care of by now. So yeah, I keep walking around here finding things that needs to be taken care of. I forgot about this tail light. I got to do that, get that fixed. I'm hoping that all the pieces that go in here are still in here. If they're all in there, I might be able to put it back together and glue it until I can afford to get me a tail light. So I don't know if that goes there or not. I don't think it does. Actually, I think it goes right there. Yeah, it goes something like that right there. And I got one more piece in there. So that means, since there's only one more piece, that means all of it's not there. Daggone it, that means I gotta get a tail light sooner. Gotta replace that. That looks terrible. And that says overdrive, but I don't see no overdrive on the steering column. I see drive first and second. So, but that was just to give you an update. We're not going to put the bars up there. I think it looks just fine without it. And I can rest knowing that I'm dry inside, or whoever's sitting in that seat back there. So now I'm getting ready to put some blocks under the wheels and put it in neutral, and take the drive shaft out. And this one here is a 2-piece drive shaft. It's got the carrier bearing and the and 3 universal joints.